There was one day I remember clearly, a day when I thought it might be easier to just disappear, not run, not hide, just vanish. The pain was too much, and giving up felt like the only way out. I had gone bankrupt, again. The numbers didn't add up. The bills kept piling in like they were mocking me. My phone wouldn't stop ringing. But it wasn't friends. It was debt collectors, demands, pressure. But the worst part wasn't the money, it was the shame. Looking at my son and thinking, is this how he's going to remember me? Seeing my wife, still standing by my side, even when we didn't know what we'd eat the next day. And me, a man, feeling smaller than the floor I stood on. I thought about giving up, more than once. I thought about leaving, just walking away, writing a letter, saying I was sorry. But every time I looked behind me, they were still there. My wife, my son, my parents, all of them believing in me, even when I had stopped believing in myself. And that's when I realized giving up was not an option, not for me, but for them. So I did what I could, one day at a time. One small job here, one new idea there. I worked harder than I ever had. I slept less. I failed again. But every morning, when I saw my son smile, when I heard my wife say, "We'll figure it out," I found one more reason to keep going. Life didn't change overnight, but I did. And that made all the difference. Maybe you're in that day too. The day when everything feels lost. The day when giving up seems easier, but look behind you, what do you still have? Who's still with you? It may not feel like much, but it's enough. Your comeback might not happen tomorrow, but it begins today, the moment you decide not to give up. This channel exists for that, to remind you there's still a way forward, that you're not alone. If this video spoke to you, leave a comment. I read them all. Subscribe. Turn on the notifications. Every week, I'm here to remind you, your comeback begins with one decision. Don't give up.